It all kicked off in 1976 in the city of Glasgow, Scotland, a place already drenched in mist, rain, and those eerie stories that seem to come alive in the shadows. Picture this: a woman named Mary, just trying to get home one night, strolling through the quiet streets of Cross Hill. Suddenly, she feels that prickly, unsettling sensation that someone's got their eyes on her. You know that feeling, right? She turns a corner, and there he is. A tall, thin man, shaking like a leaf. Seriously, you can almost feel the chill in the air, right? His face. It's twisted into this creepy, exaggerated grin, lips stretched wide, teeth bared, and those eyes locked right on her, like he's peering right into her soul. It's the kind of moment that makes your heart race, don't you think? He wasn't saying a word, not a single sound. Just standing there, shaking like a leaf. It was almost like he was caught in a storm, and that smile. It was unsettling, like he knew some dark secret that Mary didn't. Can you imagine how creepy that must have felt? Mary took off running, heart pounding like a drum. When she glanced back, he had vanished into thin air, like a ghost. In the weeks that followed, stories started popping up everywhere. Joggers, nurses, night shift workers, all spotting this same creepy figure lurking around. He was always a guy, tall and thin, trembling like a leaf, and that grin absolutely chilling. But here's the kicker: no one ever saw him arrive or leave. He would just be there, lurking in the shadows, making everyone feel like they were being watched. It was like he was woven into the fabric of the night itself, you know? It's wild how something so creepy can feel so alive, right? Some witnesses said he popped up on street corners, just standing there, eyes fixed on people from across the road, like he was waiting for something. Others claim to see him peering through their windows at night. Can you even imagine that? His face pressed against the glass, shaking, twitching, and that eerie smile plastered on his face. Ooh, it's enough to send chills down your spine, right? When the police looked into it, they found nothing. No footprints, no forced entries, and definitely no pattern of attacks. Just this weird, unsettling vibe hanging in the air, like a thick fog of dread. But here's the kicker: the descriptions were way too consistent to just brush off. The press even gave him a nickname, the Gurning Man. It's a fitting name, don't you think? To gurn means to contort your face in a grotesque way, a term from old Scottish slang, usually meant for comic effect. But this wasn't funny. Not this time. The strangest encounter came from a nurse named Anne who was walking home just after midnight. She claimed she saw the Gurning Man crouched beneath a streetlight, trembling so violently it looked like he was convulsing. Can you picture that? When she froze, the man slowly turned his head toward her, and his grin widened, stretching unnaturally. That moment must have felt like a scene straight out of a horror movie, right? Then he started to make a sound. A faint, high-pitched humming. It was this eerie sound that felt like it was buzzing right in the back of an S-skull. Not quite a word, not really a tune, just this unsettling vibration that sent shivers down her spine. And screamed and bolted, her heart racing. When she dared to look back, he was gone, just like that. The police really went all out, searching high and low, but they found absolutely nothing. As more sightings rolled in, the stories just got weirder and weirder. Some folks swore the Gurning Man didn't walk like a regular person. It was like he floated above the ground, gliding silently. Others claimed his grin stretched way too wide, almost like something out of a nightmare, going far beyond what any human mouth should be able to do. Can you picture that? Then there was this one chilling report, the one that made investigators stop in their tracks, from two women who woke up to the sound of whispering. They found him standing at the foot of their bed, trembling, grinning, and mumbling words they couldn't quite grasp. Can you imagine waking up to that? It's the stuff of nightmares. When they turned on the light, he vanished. No door opened. No window moved. He was just gone. After 1979, the sightings stopped completely. No arrests, no suspects, no explanation. But what made the Gurning man different from other urban legends was that the reports came from ordinary people, nurses, housewives, clerks, none of whom had any reason to lie. And their stories all carried the same small, terrifying detail, the trembling. Every person described it. The shaking wasn't fear or cold. It was like his entire body was straining, trying to hold something in. Some paranormal researchers later theorized that he was a manifestation of suppressed emotion, a psychic echo of grief, rage, or pain. Others said it was a shadow person, a spirit that takes human shape only long enough to mimic emotion, but never quite gets it right. But then there's the darker psychological theory. They say the Gurning man wasn't supernatural, he was real. A predator who used psychological warfare, appearing, disappearing, and building fear until the whole community was too scared to walk alone at night. But if he was real, he never left a trace. No fingerprints, no attacks, no escalation. Nothing but that terrible smile and the sound of teeth grinding in the dark. And that's what makes this story so unsettling. There's no closure, no evidence, no explanation. Just a face, trembling in the night, grinning from the shadows of Glasgow, and a city that learned how fear can wear a human shape. Even today, locals say if you walk alone down certain streets in Cross Hill late at night, you might hear faint, uneven footsteps behind you. And when you turn, just maybe, you'll catch a glimpse of something tall, thin, and shaking with a grin that looks almost human, almost.